Hi everybody, it's me, Hebby Dobby, and it's the 18th of February, and I just wanted to touch base with everyone and let you know that I'm still alive. I've been practicing eating no sugars or starches for about 6 or 7 weeks now, and it's been quite an interesting experience. Still planning on starting around in March, around the middle of the month. I'm actually starting to look forward to it instead of resisting it like it's labor pain. I have invested, I think the best way to describe it is I have invested so much energy into eating the right way for myself that I have no desire to cheat any longer. And it's an unusual feeling because there have been some pretty high stressors in my life in the last couple of weeks, and sometimes my mind still goes to, oh, I'm just going to cheat. I'm just going to eat whatever I want. This isn't worth it. And then I realized that I have invested so much in myself on this that I now understand that it's not just about cheating and satisfying that fulfilling feeling, but it's more about throwing my body out of kilter. I smoked for about 17 years, and when I finally quit, I had to tell myself that one cigarette was going to put me right back where I was. And it took me 1.5 years to stop thinking, just the mindset of smoking a cigarette whenever I got in the car, I put my, got out of bed or after a meal. It was 1.5 years. And I remember the mental process of just saying, if I have one cigarette, I'm done. And so I'm starting to get that feeling with food now, because I've had some moments where I have thought, screw it. It's not worth it. Nobody cares. Who cares whether I'm healthy or not, or whatever it is. And I have just had to, I stop and I say that I can't throw my hormones out of kilter out of doing this, practicing eating properly for so long. So with all that said, in my mindset is also the fact that I think I want to do another round, and that I'm actually wishing that it was sooner than later, but I'll tell you why it's going to have to be later. I really think I'm going to load on March 14th and 15th. The reason I can't do it now is because I'm in the process of keto adapting my body, which will hopefully make my round more successful. I have not done a round in 1 year. My LIW was February 25th of 2013. Can you believe it? My, how time flies. So, keto adapting requires many weeks, 2-3 weeks. So what I'm doing right now is, and Indigo Neely is keto adapted and doing a keto kind of round right now. But it's, from what she and I have both discovered, is that HCG is actually like a jump start or a doorway into keto adapting anyway. And so if I can do that before I start a round, I might have some really good luck. If you're wondering what keto adaptation is, or ketogenic nutrition, you can go to Mercola.com and look up ketogenic nutrition. He's got an 1.5 hour interview with a PhD guy from a university in Florida, a young guy, and of course everybody's young to me now. And he that was the first video that I actually listened to on this. But there also Living La Vida Low Carbs, Jimmy Moore, I think his name is Jimmy Moore. He has interviews, and his interview number 777 is about ketosis and ketogenic adaptation and all that. So if you're interested, you can go look at that. But I am a diabetic, a type 2 diabetic. So keto adapting is really critical for me with my blood sugar levels. So during the adaptation process, my blood sugar levels will and should go down. It's funny because the more fat you eat, the more good fats you eat, which are your MCT oils and your coconut oil mostly, the less hungry you are. And so I'm starting to get to the point where I'm really not eating over 1,000 calories a day. And about 70% of that is fat. Isn't that weird? I'm sure Neely will talk about that as well. But she's my hero for kind of like trailblazing this in the HCG world, and she's doing so well. All right, gotta go. Talk to you later. Bye.